The best way to educate the future is to take a deep dive into the past. That's really the vision behind the Great Lakes Music Camp, to teach the next generation of traditional musicians by immersing them in the history, the stories, and the music itself. It's all in a pretty fabulous setting, too, on the shoreline of West Michigan at Camp Blodgett. We've got Jason Wheeler here. He is the executive director. Jason, thanks so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's talk about this camp. This sounds so amazing.
Yeah, what do we need to know? So Great Lakes Music Camp was started in 2017. Okay. So we're several years into it now. I think this is our 8th year. It's held October 2nd through the 5th at Camp Blodgett Lokes Retreat Center, which is a really beautiful setting in West Olive, Michigan, right on the beach in Lake Michigan. And we've kind of taken pages from the playbook of several music camps and educational symposiums and things like that throughout the country. Okay. And we put our unique spin on it here, brought a whole bunch of national talent to West Michigan and international talent over the last, say, 7-8 years. And it's really turned into something. We've got incredible participation from the community, connection with the local public schools, which is filtering in a whole bunch of youth. And as you said, we're trying to create a sequence of learning in a fun setting.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the music that you're focusing on, too.
Sure.
Because this is maybe a little different than some other classical music camps that some people might be, thinking about.
Yeah, so there's camps all over the country that you'd see, like there's a lot of blues, a lot of rock, a lot of classical. So this is a little bit of a niche. I'd say we're bluegrass, old time, traditional folk music. It's music that's played on acoustic instruments and has been for, hundreds of years in some cases. Yeah. And then even though that there's new contemporary aspects to it, we're carrying those traditions from the past forward into this. And that's a big part of what we want to teach the next generation, and then also just exploring that as adults as well, and staying connected to that part of ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's for adults too. A lot of that's sold out though. So let's talk about the opportunities for kids, because there are lots of scholarships available too.
There are, yeah. So the adult portion is sold out, as you said, which is wonderful. Thank you to the community for supporting us again. It's incredible. And we have 3 or 4 youth scholarships still available. And we're in our final push between now and October 2nd to try to garner up some more support from the community. So if anybody's interested in supporting a youth through a scholarship donation or something, then we can expand that scholarship program. Okay. So somewhere between 3 and 5 spots are available, and you could go to greatlakesmusic.org, and there's an info and it's a really easy process to apply, and we turn those applications around in a week's time, and that's our process.
Okay, so who would this be good for? How experienced do these kids have to be as musicians to be able to do this camp?
That's a good question. So for anybody that is listening, parents, guardians, grandparents, teachers, we can take anyone from the beginning stages, but they have to have some understanding of what's going on. So beginning stages mean they have their own instrument. Okay. They know that they want to be there. Those are the 2 big things. Yeah. If you can't play songs and you're just learning, it's your first year, there's a place for you. If you've been playing for 20 years, there's advanced level courses through the weekend as well. Okay. So we offer a lot of different ways for the youth to get involved. You could be beginner and you can be advanced.
Okay, perfect. So, I'll runs the gamut. But I guess, right, the key is they got to be interested.
Yeah.
Got to want to be there.
Yeah, we don't want to try to convince anybody to dive into something like this. So this is for people who have an interest in acoustic music. Okay. A lot of them have a connection through the family that maybe they saw their grandma or grandpa doing this for years, or a parent. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just about having a passion for this, and that's what helps us perpetuate what we're doing and spread the music. So
I love it. I love it. And then opportunities for people to give if they want to provide a scholarship for a student. There's opportunities for that as well.
That's right.
All right. Anything else people need to know?
No, just come out to October 2nd through 5th, Great Lakes Music, and go to the website, greatlakesmusic.org, if you are interested in a youth scholarship. And you can always, I'll respond right away. I know we're getting down to the wire.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. And you guys have some concerts too that weekend.
Concerts every night, yeah. And that's kind of the celebratory part of it. And yeah, so it's a great weekend full of all kinds of cool stuff.
Wonderful. Jason, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so there it is, a Great Lakes Music Camp coming up October 2nd through the 5th at Camp Blodgett. Those scholarships, they are available. So if there's kiddos out there that want to do this, greatlakesmusic.org, or shoot them an email, info@greatlakesmusic.org.